For me, it's a story about the eternal kind of conflict between art and commerce, the effort to try to do something new. As much as the movie's called Ford versus Ferrari, it's a little bit more like Carroll Shelby and Ken Miles versus Ford. Part of it is just, can all these guys get along? This kind of madman corporate team and these eccentric driving types who are trying to figure out how to take on the world's most serious racer in Ferrari. And until they get their own act in gear, they're never going to be able to face Enzo. They're very much what you'd think. They're wonderful guys. They're great to hang out with. They are easygoing and generous actors with all their other scene partners. They're very trusting. I consider them both friends. I've known them both 20 years. So they were both my first choices for this film, and approaching them for the movie was, my only fear was if either one of them passed. But they both loved the idea of working together. And I think you see why. When you see the movie, they have such natural chemistry together. And that's more than anything, more than racing, more than corporate culture, 60s period, anything. The movie's about friendship and the kind of friends we make when we do things together, when we work together, when we risk ourselves together. And I think that was the themes and the ideas that really attracted me to this story. If this movie doesn't please racing fans, none ever will. This is a movie where we recreated to the nth detail every specificity about those races in the 60s. These cars are exact replicas, the stands, the style, the pit crews, the uniforms, the tools are period tools, the engines are accurate reproductions of the engines. So for the geek, it's all there. My goal was also to make a movie that works for the non-geek. For me, the whole thing was to somehow put you in a place that they can't ever do in televised sports, inside the car with characters you care about, understanding they're frightened that they've lost their brakes and they're traveling at 200 miles an hour toward a turn, or they're nervous that their tires are too bald to hold on in this rain anymore, or that their engine is giving out, or that this is their last chance in this lap to ever overtake this other car, and you're feeling the stakes with every lap in the race.